So I'm super excited to be here with you today. Most people ask me, well, why are you doing this instead of with a direct sales company? And the honest, 100% honest truth is I really, really, really love helping people from all different industries, and I get bored after talking about the same thing every single day. So I like to change it up, and so that's mostly why I'm here and why I do this. So anyway, so that's what we're doing, okay? All right, so we're going to be talking about how to drastically increase your engagement on social media, how to message effectively and in a way that keeps people feeling like you're authentic and they feel good about it. We're going to talk about the power of Facebook pages and why you want to be doing stuff there. Okay, so I need you to comment a couple things for me. Keyword words. Okay, perfect. So I need to know. So what I want you to do is just put a P if you have a business page. Okay, so let's do just a little bit of vocabulary 101, okay? You have what's called a personal profile, okay? That's your name. Mine's Michelle Hess Withers, okay? Your name, where you share all your kids' pictures, where you can set it as public or private or just for your friends. That's called your profile, okay? When it's a page, it's always a business page. There's no such thing technically as a personal page. It's called a personal profile if we want to get like technical about the words. And the only reason I'm doing this is so when I'm explaining it, you're not like, is that like a personal page or business page? There's not a personal page. If I'm ever talking about personal, I'll always say profile. Whenever I say page, I'm always talking about your business page. So mine, you're here, it says Creative Success Systems, and you have one, okay? Then you probably have a group. You probably have a group for your best customers and hostesses. You might have a group if you have a team large enough that constitutes that. You'll have groups for other different types of things. You might use groups for parties. Then you have groups, okay? So I want you to comment P if you have a business page. I want you to comment G also if you have a group. So either P or G or PNG, and comment that below so I can get an idea of how you're working your business and what tools you are using on Facebook to grow your business. Okay, so if you put that, that would be awesome. We see a lot of business pages, groups. So if you have both, put both together, put P and G in the same post or in the same comment. We have a lot of you that either only have one or you're just putting it 2 different times. Okay, yeah, put them in the same post so if I know you have both, or you just comment the word both, okay? All right, awesome. All right, so there's a lot of some are having both or either or. Okay, perfect, awesome. Thank you for sharing that with me. All right, now let me tell you this. You do want to have both. Okay, and I'll explain just a little bit more about that in a minute and why and what the goal for each of them are, because there are different goals for each one of those things. Okay, all right, now let me ask you one more thing. I'm curious about messaging. Are you messaging people from your personal profile so that if you got a message from me, it would be from Michelle Hess Withers? Or are you messaging from your business page that would get a message and you still see my face, but it would say Creative Success Systems, okay? So put message and then put profile or put page or put both, okay? Are you messaging from your profile or from your business page? Where are you messaging from? Because I know with Paparazzi, one of the biggest things is you are messaging, how do I say this? Because there's your invoices and those kinds of things, you are messaging people. Some people are really hoping they don't have to message anyone, but I know you're doing some messaging. Okay, now I have to tell you this because I love this. We're at 90. When we hit 100, I give away 2 of those makeovers. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, when you share this video on your profile, when you invite a couple specific people, when you share it into a team group, somewhere about Paparazzi, even a group you belong to that's all about direct sales, comment shared below. Then I give away 1 20-minute. We'll review either your Facebook page or Facebook group. We'll do a drawing. When we hit 100, I'm going to give away 2 of those. Okay, so keep sharing because we're super close to hitting that 100. Okay, awesome. Now, you can also comment bling below, and I'm going to send you a 5-day training on Facebook pages, and I'm going to a free one. You get a video one a day, and then I'm going to send you some awesome questions to increase your engagement about summer. Okay, so comment those 2 things below, or comment bling below, rather. That's all you need to do. Okay, all right, so you want both a business page and a group, and some of you are telling me you have different places that you are messaging people from. Okay, so let's get started. So social media is one of these things that we got so excited about because I started with the direct sales industry 16 years ago when you did home parties. Okay, that was your only option. There's no such thing as a Facebook party. And I lived in North Dakota, and the towns are 100 miles from each other, and the town I lived in was super small. And I traveled 200 miles round trip for almost every one of my parties. Can you imagine? Okay. Now you can sit at home and put your kids down for bed, and you can like bling away, and you can do your lives, and you can sell right from your, living room. You have all these people you can connect with. And this is just so much fun. Okay. What you can do now is so cool. But what I have found is that there's this total misunderstanding that we should treat this platform like it's TV and we're a commercial. Okay. It's not advertising. In my day, all we had was a commercial and a newspaper ad. You have something bigger and better. You have this thing called social media. And what does that mean? They can talk back to you. We don't just send information out. We don't just play Vanna White. We can send information out, and we can request that people talk back to us, okay? We're at 95. We got 5 more to go. We're going to give away 2 more. Keep inviting, girls. Okay, so this is so important to understand. We want to tell people to talk back to us. Now, why? Why do we want that? You can get up there and you can show the most fabulous bling ever. You've got these great things. I love pearls. Anyone else a pearl girl? Comment pearls if you like. There's never enough pearls, right? Love me some pearls. So you might have some great stuff about pearls, and you're demoing the stuff about pearls, right? And they are so excited about it. But you can just demo it and just say how cool it is and how much you love it. Or what can we do instead? We can say, tell me how much you love pearls. Tell me if you don't like pearls, what do you like instead? Tell me your thoughts. What do you wear pearls with? Do you want it long? Do you like it short? Do you like just little studs? Do you want it blingier? Okay. We can get people to tell us about what they want. Now, why is that important? Think about that. People tell you the length they like, the style they like, how often they wear it, how big of earrings they want. What does that do for you? Okay, it make 99 go, 1 more, go girls. What that does for you is then you can make suggestions, even if what you're demoing, and we're playing Vanna White, if that's not the, per 100, we're giving away 2. Good job, gals. Even if that's not the perfect one for them, what can we do? We can then private message them and show them a couple other pieces that you have that aren't pearls, that are a different length, that are a different size. You are their personal shopper, okay? I want you to take on that you are their guru. You are that person who makes it so they can get the perfect bling that makes their outfit just like stand out, okay? Have you ever done this? So I've sold jewelry. It wasn't Paparazzi, it was a different company. But I've sold jewelry, and one of my favorite things is I call getting it jewelry naked, okay? So you might do a live where you come on and you have all your bling on. You've got your necklaces, you're layered, you have earrings, you might have more than one set of earrings, and you definitely have a couple bracelets, you have a couple rings, and maybe even a hair accessory. You have really cute hair accessories, right? And you have that on, and you show them the difference. Like I have a very basic, and it's a dress, like looks like a shirt from here, but it goes all the way to the floor. I love my little dresses and they're not little, they're long, but I could wear just that dress and it would just look like a black t-shirt, or you can bling it up, right? you can show them what the most basic piece, when you bling it up, what that does, okay? And you show them and you teach them how to layer. How many of you, so I want you to comment the word learn. How many of you had to learn how to wear jewelry? Okay, what do I mean by that? Did any of you, like, well, you wore the one necklace your husband gave you and you hadn't worn anything else, and then you learned how to start layering, and you may still wear that sentimental piece, you add on a couple other pieces. You learn how to wear more than one bracelet. You learn which fingers to wear rings on if you're going to wear more than one. You learned how to wear jewelry. Look at how many of you, right? You learn how to apply makeup. You learn how to wear jewelry. You learn how, even I sold clothing too. Can you tell, like, I like things fashion? It is so much fun to help a woman with clothing and help them get the right cut, and all of a sudden they feel like they just lost 10 pounds when they look in the mirror. I'm kind of built like a 2x4. I've got to have an A shape, but if I can get something that like makes me have a waist and then go out, I all of a sudden look like I actually have a shape, okay? And some of you, it's the other way around. But we learn how to fashionize isn't a word. I'm going to make up words here, okay? We learn how to do these things. Oh my gosh, look how many. You guys rock. Thank you so much. This is so important to understand. I don't want you being a jewelry pusher, okay? And I know you don't either, but it can seem like that if you're only playing Vanna White. I want you to be people's personal shopper and accessory guru. Okay, y'all feeling me? Does that make sense? So if you want to be more than a jewelry pusher and you want to be a guru, comment guru. If you know what I mean, G-U-R-U, okay, comment guru. If you're like, yeah, I want to help people learn how to wear jewelry, be a little more brave about what they wear, have a few more options, okay? Comment guru if you see what I'm saying, because this is huge. What it does when you shift this mindset and you become people's gurus, okay? Y'all with me on that? I wish I could hear your voices, because I know you're like, yeah, you know, that's cool. We want to be their gurus. All right, so let me tell you a couple of things that is going to help you start becoming gurus, both either for an audience or for one-on-one people, okay? Y'all with me? Now, one of the things we want to do is make sure we're getting in front of people and that people actually see your guru post or your guru lives, okay? So there's a couple of things that are super important here. Now, if you want to make sure your posts are seen by more people, okay, I just want you to put like little eye emojis or comment eye or seen, okay? If you know that your stuff isn't being seen by as many people as you want to, give me some eyes, show me that you want to get that seen. So there are two things you have to understand to get your post and video seen by more people, okay? One of the things that I want you to understand is that Facebook is your friend, okay? Do not start complaining about Facebook when you feel like it's not working. Facebook, I promise you, is your friend when you learn how to work with Facebook. But if you're working against Facebook and you're not working with what they give you to use, then it feels like Facebook doesn't like me. No, they do like you. But you need to be liked by other people. What I mean by that is when your posts are commented on, not just liked, but when there's comments on a post, this will absolutely change what will happen in your business. Because Facebook goes through and they see posts and they're like, this one got engagement and this one didn't. Which one am I going to put in the newsfeed? Oh, the one with engagement. And that shows up in the newsfeed of people that are in your groups, that your friends, people who have liked your pages, okay? Engagement is key. Look at all the eyeballs. I love it. You guys are so cute. Okay, so the key is to get comments. Now, I have the secret sauce to getting more comments than you ever have before, all right? And this is what's so important. You're going to start asking some of these questions in your lives. You're always, okay, put in your notes, big, always in all caps, always going to ask a question, even when you just post a cute set of jewelry. So like this is one of your fun bling, there was a real name, there's a name for it. I'm sure y'all are gonna start commenting it. But at Christmas time, there were some fabulous, and you probably still have access to them, but there's some fabulous blingier pieces at Christmas time, right? Okay. Even when you come out with that kind of stuff and you're like, oh my gosh, I'm so excited we have some stuff that, you know, is bigger and blingier and better, and you just show some images on that, or maybe a short little slideshow on it, we never do that without posting a question with it, okay? We're going to post a question every time with it. This is super, super effective, okay? Y'all with me? Does that make sense? Okay. And I'm going to tell you how to do this. So there's a key to getting more comments, and these are the two things you have to remember. It has to be easy to answer in the brain, to say it pops, like you know what that answer is. Okay, if I ask you this question, I bet you're going to know, and you could go ask this on your profile. And it's super easy. I love either or questions. And then the other thing is, it's got to be easy to answer with your thumbs. So if I asked you, which do you like to wear more? A, gold, B, silver. Just comment A or B. You knew, like it popped in your head, okay? Now C would be mixed. If you're like, no, I don't like just one or the other, I like it mixed. You could put C mixed, okay? So A gold, B silver, C mixed. Comment, bam, okay? You know what you are. Did anybody sit and go, well, I don't know, I kind of like this. I know you probably all wear some of both, but you know if you're silver. You know if you're a gold person. I'm silver. You will see me wear gold, but I'm a cool, and I'm very like into, you know, I was very brainwashed growing up. I know what a cool is and a warm is and your makeup and all that. Okay, I am a cool. I am the Elizabeth Taylor kind of person. I'm never going to be Marilyn Monroe. I'm going to be Elizabeth Taylor. Y'all know what I'm talking about, okay? So you know if you're a silver, if you're a gold, or you're mixed. You love to mix it up. You love to change it up. You don't want to wear just one. That's cool too. But whatever it is, you knew. Didn't you know? It like pop. You knew what you were. And that's where we have to make it super easy. You can't ask in-depth, complicated questions on your post. Now, there's going to be time for the more like think about it question when we message, when we're private messaging people, but not on post. I know, look at that, Michelle. Now we're up to 134. Isn't that amazing? You guys rock. Wow. Okay, so this is super important to understand. It's got to be easy to answer in the brain. The other thing is easy to answer with your thumbs. I gave you 3 options with just one letter, right? A was gold, B was silver, C was mixed. It made it easy for you to answer with your thumbs. You didn't have to say, well, I like to wear silver, but sometimes I wear gold. I gave you an option. I gave you mixed, C, okay? You always, 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 always make it easy. Does that make sense? The easier you make it, the better. Okay, so that's really, really important to understand. Easy in here, easy with thumbs. So if you have these awesome, let's say you had 3 new styles that came out and it was like this blingy stuff. And you had one that had like zirconians and one that had pearls and one that was layered, okay? And so you said, oh my gosh, I gotta know, girls, if you're getting dressed up for a night out, do you go towards more your blingy zirconians, and that would be A? Do you go more to like your pearls and your classic, or do you like lots of layers and you'd have a B, C? And you show these 3, but you ask them about their style. Please don't say, which of these would you rather buy? Okay, which of these would you rather have? Do you see what I'm saying? That feels salesy, but if we ask them about their style and we give them 3 choices and we show them those images, then we can move it to a private message and see what their interest level is in getting one of those. But we don't say it that bluntly on that post. There will be a time to ask them if they'd like to buy it, but please make it all about them, their opinion, their style. Okay, does that kind of make sense? Are you with me? Give me some love. Give me some thumbs up if like, oh yeah, I can feel the difference between those 2 questions. We want to be curious about other people, not try to sell them in the question. We will sell to them in a private message, I promise, okay? But we want to make it all about them. So hit that thumbs up, hit that love if you can feel the difference. Make it all about them. Don't just comment, okay, or don't just ask for a question where you're trying to get them to say, yeah, I want to buy that. Okay, that you don't have to do that. You make it all about them and they will trust you more. We're building trust and credibility. That's super important. Okay, all right, awesome. Okay, now there's two reasons we're doing this. First of all, we're going to ask two different types of questions. Engagement means everyone. I want you to put E engagement, E everyone. What that means is everyone can answer it. We can ask about football, about weather, about holidays, about travel, okay? Anyone can answer it, even if they say, I hate football, even if they say, I hate hot weather. It doesn't matter if they like it or hate it. We just get comments, okay? So one of our favorite ones that we've been doing lately, because 4th of July is coming up, is something simple as, on a scale of 1 to 10, how much do you love fireworks? And you put that on your profile, you put it on your page, you put it in your group. And what that does is increase your algorithms, okay? So we have two goals here with asking these questions. Number one is increasing algorithms. Now, when we're asking engagement, do you like fireworks? Would you prefer hot weather, cold weather? These fun things that everyone, engage, everyone can answer. Those aren't to try to get someone to buy bling. Those are strictly to increase your algorithms. So when we post about bling, Facebook will show those people to more people. Show those posts to more people because Facebook says, oh, they comment on Susie's posts more. We should show more of her posts. That's all it is. It's just working with Facebook and understanding what Facebook wants us to do. So everyone, I want you to put a little circle that says, everyone won't buy. And that's okay. We're not trying to sell to everyone. We're just trying to increase algorithms. That's the goal. Okay, now, but next, whenever we post about bling, and that could be like an education piece. That could be, you know what, here's 5 tips on deciding the perfect necklace to wear with a round t-shirt type shirt. Okay, do you have 5 tips on that? I bet you probably have 10. Okay, it could be something short, it could be something long, it could be something layered, it could even be something that just kind of hangs straight down, all sorts of fun things. It depends if somebody wants to feel taller, shorter, thinner, wider, long neck, short neck, all sorts of things, right? Okay, so you may have 5 tips on, wearing a t-shirt or what necklace to wear with a t-shirt type neck, and you can say, hey, how many days a week do you wear some sort of t-shirt or round neck? And you always add a question on with that, okay? So here are my 3 favorite questions, but we have 15. And I'm going to tell you how to get this worksheet where you can learn how to build your own questions. And we're going to tell you that at the end, but here are my 3 favorites. How many days a week? On a scale of 1 to 10, and multiple choice. And multiple choice, I love just either or. My last little bonus one is comment this word, okay? Comment this word if this describes you. Comment pearls if you love pearls. Comment this word. That's my number 4 that I love to do, okay? Yes, it's more than what I call a 1-button response. Scale of 1 to 10, how many days a week, and multiple choice can be 1 button. You need 1 thumb. You could cut off all 9 fingers. You still can answer it, okay? 1-button response. 1 word, try to keep it between like 5 and 7 characters. Okay, keep it as short as possible, but you'll still get lots of interaction with that too, okay? Those are our most popular questions. Those you want to add to lots of your posts. And you want to be asking these questions during your lives. So there are a few people in Paparazzi who've got the strong following. They go live. They have 100+ people come on and they watch. And that I know is the dream, right? Comment 100 if the dream is to have 100 people watching every one of your lives, okay? So that is something that when that person who has 100, they're going through the products, they're getting the numbers, claim this, and they're selling a lot. That person probably isn't going to take a ton of time to ask these questions because They're just going from one product to another, okay? But I know most of you are working up to that. That's the goal, that's the dream. So to get your post and your live seen more, when you get comments, Facebook shares that live with more people. So they may not be commenting, I want number 39, but if you can at least get them to comment, you know, do you like to wear more red or pink? And they say pink, and you're showing some great pink bling, more people will see that live because your comments have gone up. Okay? If you lay out your bling that you're going to show that night, and you add at least 5 questions, and you're getting, you know, a few people on and then people watching the recording, you seriously can increase your comments by 1,000% by getting at least 5 questions asked in there. Be curious about your customers' taste in jewelry, what they want to learn, what they're curious about. And then the other thing that you could do is start having, instead of just your kind of show and tell, hey, here's this piece, and you're going through the pieces, have a theme. Okay, have some fun themes. Have a theme about, you know, if you wear a lot of colored necks, we're going to show you all the different pieces that go well with that. If you want to know the perfect earring shape to wear with your face shape, come, we're going to talk all about earrings. We're going to talk about face shapes. You can become their guru and start building a following because you do more than just Vanna White it, okay? You do more than that. You take the time to get to know what they really need, what they like. And the fun thing is, even if you don't have, you know, if you have laid out so many pieces and you've got a back room with more stuff in it, you, as they've commented, oh, I love wearing yellow, or I love wearing green, or, oh, I feel like I have such a short, thick neck, or whatever it is, you can then private message them, pull out some stock, have a conversation, and sell some other stuff. You might have just one of a piece. You don't always bring it out. You can get rid of some of your other products by slowing down and having private conversations. It doesn't have to all be on a live, okay? Does that make sense? And plus, I want you to be their personal shopper. No one should only buy a necklace. No one should only buy earrings. They need an ensemble. And some want it matchy-matchy, and some want it more like it coordinates, but it's not exactly the same, right? And you know who you are. Are you matchy-matchy or coordinate, okay? Comment MM for matchy-matchy or COR for coordinate. Which are you? Do you like having the earrings and the necklace and the bracelet? It's all like it's the same style and it just goes together. You don't have to think about it. Or do you like to mix it up and you coordinate? Are you matchy-matchy or coordinate, okay? These are the things that you teach your people, all right? Okay, so let's talk a little bit about messaging, because I have some ways to message that will absolutely change your business. So now you're getting more engagement on every part of Facebook. You can use this tip on these tips for your page, for your group, and on your profile. Wherever you're doing business, you can use them in all those areas, okay? Look at that. Some of your coordinates, some of your both. You guys are so cute. I love it. Okay, now the next thing we want to do is learn appropriate messaging, because there's a lot of, you have seen it, you've heard it, you know, everything. And there's certain companies that kind of have a reputation for that cold message. Hey, I got this awesome product and this awesome business opportunity. They just like send this like message out to you, and it's just not very personable, right? We don't want to be that person. We all know that. And sometimes, and I don't know if it's taught in your company by any of your leaders or not, but we all know how that feels. It's just not great, right? Oh, great question. So Serena asked, where can I find info on what items go best with face shape, such as how I can make sure I give good advice? Serena, let me tell you, girl, okay? I create questions for so many different companies and so many different products. And I've got to kind of fake I'm a guru and all these things. I'm a guru in quite a few things, but not everything. Seriously, all you do is Google it or you go to Pinterest, okay? There are 16 20, 100 other people who are way smarter than you and I and have been doing this and they love this. And there's books, there's blogs, there's tutorials, there's YouTube videos. There, you just say jewelry, best jewelry for specific face shapes, okay? And you try different search words, change it up. You will be shocked. You'll find some people have made the coolest like little images that show different, square face, a heart face, a thin face, and they'll have all sorts of tips. And there are people who've done the work for you, okay? And it's just so cool because they just love what they do and they've shared this information. And so you can take those tips and learn them yourself, okay? You probably even have someone in here. If you are a guru shape, you know a lot about face shape and what to wear, comment below face and connect with Miss Serena because she wants to know, okay? So seriously, there's hardly anything out there anymore that you can't Google and find some tips on. It's pretty awesome, all right? Okay, so very good question. Awesome. All right, so going back to the messaging, there's a couple things you have to understand. So if you've ever done a booth or expo with Paparazzi, as people come through and they're looking at items and you watch their face, there's that, like this one that they're excited about, right? And you see that change. You see them lean in, you see their eyes get bigger, you see this like, wow, kind of factor on their face, right? And that's body language. Do they look at you and go, Jessica, I really love this red piece, and there's like no expression on their face? No, there's body language, right? Okay. When there's, even if you're just getting some loves and some likes on something that you show, you don't know how to message from your page. Okay, we're going to be getting there. All right. So good question, Catherine. All right. So when we're messaging, one of the things that we don't get is body language. Okay. We don't see their eyes get big. We don't hear them go, ooh, we don't see them lean in. We don't see them pick it up and want to try it on. Okay. When you're doing lives, when you're messaging, all these things, we can't see body language. And man, women this is probably why not as many women play poker and those kind of things. I have no poker face. If I'm mad, I'm mad. If I'm happy, I'm happy. Okay, I don't have much of a poker face. Anyone else besides me like that? Okay. But we can't see it when we're messaging. We cannot see what people are thinking because we can't see them. Okay. And this is really important to understand. And you're like, okay, so what do we do? Not message? No, you do message. But there's a way to pull it out of people. All right. So we want to have a little, I call this a question tree. We want to have like this little interview system. And we want to find out about what kind of earrings do they. So in my question tree, I always make sure I cover like 3 to 5 different categories in your product line. All right. So just to give you kind of a quick idea, because sometimes you'll hear it better when I give you an example of a different company. If you were selling makeup, we would always make sure we cover eyes, lips, your foundation, conceal your face, and then removal and skincare. All right. Those are the 4 areas I always make sure every makeup person covers. So what do you need to cover? Okay. Pretty simple. You need to cover earrings. You need to cover necklaces. You need to cover things we put on our wrists, on our fingers, and cute things we put in our hair, right? And sometimes you have other things besides that. So we want to just ask simple questions like, hey, tell me a little bit about how many days a week and what kind of earrings do you normally wear? Okay, what's that going to tell you? A ton, right? This isn't a private message. So then we ask about necklaces and bracelets, and we just have this little jewelry interview. Okay, makes sense? Anybody start to feel, oh, if I'm asking about necklaces and earrings and bracelets, I might have several things I can suggest to them. I see people over and over again use this system and double to triple their sales per person. And it is so simple to upsell with your company when you know the right questions to ask, okay? But if you only talk about earrings and you never take any time to talk about necklaces, I will bet money that you missed out on some sales. We don't ever just end with that one type of product, okay? Can you feel it? Hit that love button if you felt that. If you're like, oh, we'll just say, so, we feel like we've got done talking about earrings. Super simple. You ready for this wording? So I'm just so curious. Tell me what necklaces you typically wear. Can you do that? Did that feel authentic? Okay, hit that love button if that. Could you ask that? Comment the word curious if you could see that. Hey, I'm just curious. What do you usually wear for necklaces? Are they going to think it's weird that the jewelry girl is asking them what kind of necklaces they wear? No, of course not. That's pretty normal, right? That's not like, why would you do that? Okay, very, very understandable. So you want to have this little jewelry interview because you're the guru and you're going to have some ideas for them. Okay, can you feel that? Does that make sense? Now, I have this magic wording, and this is so, so important to understand. Okay, now I want you to comment this if you've ever had this happen. I call it putting your virtual foot in your mouth, so you can comment foot. Someone said they love red, or someone said they're going on a cruise, someone said something, and you got all excited, and you started telling them about bling, and you talked to them. Maybe they didn't reply, and you wonder if you kind of put them off, and you got all excited, and you talked maybe more than you knew you should have. Or maybe you said something that just wasn't quite right. I call it putting your virtual foot in your mouth when you're messaging, okay? Your excitement, sometimes I see, can get a few of you in a little bit of trouble, okay? You with me? Your excitement gets you a little ahead of yourself. So here's something that's really important. This wording will change your life. You will feel so much better when you always do this consistently. May I share with you a few pieces that you might find would be a good fit for your wardrobe, okay? May I share with you? Now, this is what happens when we say, may I share with you a few pieces? Magic happens, my friends. Absolute magic happens, okay? What you will see happen is, may I share with you a few pieces? When you get the reply back, it's this lean in, that body language that we can't see. They'll go, absolutely, please do. Oh, I can't wait to see him. Or you might see this body language. And what does that say? Okay, but I can't really afford anything right now. That's okay. You saw the body language, and that doesn't happen very many times because you've done this little interview. You're having fun talking about bling. You're their bling girl now. Most of the time, they're like, absolutely. It's all caps, and there's emoji faces and that kind of thing, okay? It's huge when you slow down and you simply ask that permission question. It's going to take a half a minute to ask that question. They say yes. Now the door's open. You've been given permission. You're going to send them images of the product you have on hand. We're going to get that inventory rotating. We're going to get the stuff out of that closet, out of that room that you've had, that you've wanted to get, to sell to the right person. You're going to send them some images. And then I know how many of you don't want to say this. They want to buy something. Like, that's the dreaded. You don't say that. You go, which one of these would be best for your wardrobe? Which one of these are you most excited about? Which one of these got you excited? Which one of these ooh, got you, just was your wow? Okay. And the wording, the way we approach this, I swear to you, you will sell double to triple as much per person because you took the time to do this. And we're going to get inventory out of your house and be able to order new stuff, okay? Which is so much fun. So much fun to order new stuff, right? And you're gonna make a lot more money. So PJ said, in general, how long should you show a product for? How long should you show a piece of jewelry for? 1 to 3? Oh, honey, that depends on your audience. That depends on a lot of things. I don't have a specific guideline for that. I'm sure your other paparazzi gals could have more ideas on that, because I I'm helping, you know, Pampered Chef and then Paparazzi and then Unique. That's something culturally, you would definitely want to discuss more with like your leaders and stuff. Okay. All right. So this wording, when you're going from that, may I share with you a few pieces? You show them, then you ask which of those are you more excited about. Then we say there's a couple different ways you can get these. Okay. May I share with you a couple ways to get them? Now, if you want to hold parties, you could offer them a party. You could say they get 10 pieces, they get one for free. If that's one of the deals you do, you can tell them about, you know, just how much it costs. There's also, if you, I don't know, if you do free shipping of so many pieces, I don't know. You all have different things you do. Okay, you give them, may I share with you 2 options? You always give them 2 options, not just this is how much it would cost. And you will close deals, feels better, doubles, triples sales per person. It's amazing. Okay, so if that wording, if you felt like that wording was like, oh, that like lifts some weight off and it felt a little more warm, fuzzy, I want you to comment fuzzy. Okay, did you like feel that difference? Does it feel a little less scary? Does it feel a little more like I could do that? Okay, so I want you to comment fuzzy on that if that felt more warm, fuzzy. Okay, now here's some things that I want you to understand about technology to make these techniques work even better for you. Okay, so let's talk about Facebook pages for a few minutes. Facebook pages are your friend. Why are they your friend? I want you to look at what we've just done today, okay? We started with 30 people, then 50 people, then 75 people. It was kind of like, are we going to hit that 100? We hit that 100. We hit over 140. Why? Because this is public. Because you can share it. Anyone can see it. They don't have to be put in a group. It's public, all right? Your Facebook page is public. Now, the other thing is, did you see what happened when you commented bling? You got a message right back from me, Creative Success Systems, right? What does that make it so I can do? I can message you now without us being Facebook friends. You're my friend. I think you're delightful and awesome. But you know what? I want you to dream big and think about maxing your friends out. I'm about maxing. I almost have 5,000 friends. I like unfriend people that we don't do business anymore or whatnot, and I kind of like cycle through people, but I'm always like almost at 5,000. Wouldn't you love to be at 5,000 friends? I'm like, I can't add any more friends. Okay, I want you to think big. Your Facebook page is public. It can be shared. They can see it later. And do you want to know what's super cool? I don't know if you've ever done this. I know Jessica's doing her lives from her page. You can go to analytics on your page. You can see the age of person who saw that video. You can see, it won't tell you their name, but it'll say what state, what area they live in, the age of people, how long they stayed on for the video. There's all this stuff that you can see. And when they, you know, you might want to change it up. I've seen people like do earrings and necklaces and rings. And if people are falling off at a certain place, you want to see where that was. What were you demoing? What were they not interested in anymore? Was this too long? Does it matter what I was demoing? Do they only stay on for this long? There's all this information you can see, and you make some educated guesses how you're going to make tweaks. But none of that is available on your profile, okay? When you share your personal profile video and people comment, if you're not Facebook friends with them, what happens? You send it and it goes to their other box, right? And you hope they find the other box, which a lot of times they don't. Here, it goes directly to your inbox. If you have commented on a post on my page, which a live is a post on my page, Facebook says, oh, Susie must want to engage with you. You can message her now. It will go to your inbox. You will see it. Now, you don't have to message me back, but obviously, but I'm more likely to have you see that, okay? Now, here's another one that's, oh my gosh, mind-blowing. So right now, you have commented bling. You and I have connected. Be sure you reply to that message. Comment bling one more time, okay? When you get the message from Creative Success Systems, If it says get started, click the get started button. Sometimes that pops up, but comment, it'll say you've got to comment bling one more time, and we're going to send you some goodies this afternoon. We're going to send you summer questions and a 5-day series on pages, okay? But what happens is now you're what's called a subscriber in this third-party app called ManyChat, ManyChat. If I have a big training coming up about branding, about Facebook ads, about Facebook groups, Facebook parties, and I'm like, you know what? Elizabeth might want to know about this. I can send a message out to all my subscribers saying, hey, I've got this big training coming up. It's free. If you'd like to join in, you just click this button. It's not a group message, but everyone who's interacted with me, okay? Now, here's another thing. This would be the biggest thing that I could see for y'all. You can start collecting these subscribers and asking them, do you want to know when I go live? When I go live and I have product to share, do you want to know when I go live? And they say yes. You can message all those people every time you go live and let them know the link, and you are going to be able to connect with people on a regular basis through a third-party app called ManyChat. It's free to sign up, but there's some things that you might want to do. It'll cost $10 a month, super cheap, okay? Until you get a certain number of clients. After like 500 on there, something goes up, okay? It's very, very inexpensive. This takes some practice to learn how to use this tool, but wow, is it worth it, because you can schedule when these messages go out. Guess what? You can also schedule a series of messages to go out. So we're going to be working on some training that gets delivered to an inbox. You could send a training to your new recruit. You could send a training to your whole team. You can use this for your team. You can use this for your client. You can use it for the people who always want to know when you go live. You could use it for a certain group of people that are all in a party. You could say, if you want to know when I do this fun event all on how to pick the perfect necklace based on your shirt neckline. There's so many things you can do. It is mind-blowing, okay? Is your mind kind of blown? I know some of this is like, you can do what? Some of you are kind of like, you're going to have to repeat that, and you can come back and watch this recording. But it's crazy exciting what you can do, okay? One more thing that I just want to like put a little thought out there for you. On your Facebook page, when people have attended events, when people have seen a live or video, when people have interacted with a Facebook post, and if you have the email addresses to all the people you've done business with in the past, okay, you can create what's called an audience and do a Facebook ad around that. So when you have special things like come out, like when you have these kind of pieces and there's like this exclusive thing that comes out and you can order a lot of them and it's not just going to run out, you know, in an hour kind of thing. When you have these things that are, you can make kind of big and special, you can target everyone who's ever seen your live, ever been on, ever sent, you know, you have their email address, so you send invoices to. You can target all these people for only a few dollars, because you don't probably have more than about 1,000, or maybe, you know, a few less. Some of you probably have 2,000, but Facebook sees a few as a million. 1,000 only costs a couple dollars to do ads to, okay? You can stay in front of people in a much more systematic way on your Facebook page than you can anywhere else. And it's all about using the tools behind your Facebook page. It is exciting stuff. Now, it takes a little while to explain exactly how to do it, so I can't give you all the details now because we're running out of time. And plus, it wouldn't totally make sense yet. It's a layered process to learn all this. But my friends, I am telling you, it is worth it. It is so cool. We can help you build that audience. We can help you get to that 100 followers that pop on and watch your lives. Think about that. Those people have 100 people watching their lives on a regular basis are selling, you know, tens to hundreds of pieces in an evening, right? They could make a couple $100,000 in a night. It's amazing, right? And you're like, I want that. They started out at 0. Wherever you're at, you might be at 10, you might be at 50, you might be at 75. we can get you to that 100, 200 following. Think about how little a number that is. If you currently have, let's say you have 1,000 friends, 100 people is only 10% of your friends. Now, they're not all going to watch it, but they're going to be some friends of friends, and we start like getting friends of friends of friends of friends. Your Facebook page, because it's public, is going to help you find people as you're sharing. Using this technology to stay in front of people is going to be so powerful. You can do this if you're patient and you follow the process. You never post without a question. You send some messages. You do some parties. You teach people how to share your lives. You interact with people. You look at your analytics. You spend a few dollars on a very strategic ad. All this stuff adds up, and you just add it drop by drop by drop, okay? It's crazy exciting what you can do, okay? And I am so excited for you to learn this stuff. Okay, Ada says, I'm not savvy. Where do you find the insights? I don't have a business page. I use my personal Facebook page. Okay, so that's what I said, Ada. You can't see insights on a profile. You can only see insights on a Facebook page. That's why you want to use your Facebook page, okay? And that takes time to build up. These are all things you can learn. Nobody came to Facebook knowing exactly what to do. Everybody learned it. It's a matter of spending time and being consistent and putting some energy in every day, okay? Now, if you are like, holy cow, there's a whole new world. I need to be a part of this world. I need to know this system. I need to know exactly what to do, that layering process, how to get my posting more, how to get more people commenting on my lives, how to build my audience, how to do it through my Facebook page, how to then stay in front of people really consistently. If you want to be part of that world, I want you to comment world, okay? WORLD. Comment world if you know that is like, I got to be a part of that, okay? I need all this information. I need to know how to do this. This is where I want to go with my business. Comment world, okay? Now, let me tell you about what we have for you to help you to learn how to do this, because this is a process. Okay, think about this. Your favorite doctor, your favorite hairdresser, your person that helps you, like maybe with your yard, maybe you have someone who takes care of your yard. Did that person instantly learn how to take good care of your health, instantly learn how to style your hair perfectly, instantly learn how to take care of a yard and kill weeds and all those kind of things? Did they learn that in a couple videos? Did they learn that in a 30-day class? Did they learn that overnight? No, right? It was a process. They started learning about the human body, and they learned deeper and deeper and deeper. They've had experience. They do rotations. They learn from other people, okay? When you are building a business, whether you may want to make $500, $1,000, $10,000 a month, okay? This is a process over time. None of this can be learned overnight. None of it can be learned with a couple videos. It takes a process. But I promise you, it's every single step is exciting. Every single step will help you make more and more money. Every single step will help you build your team, and every single step will help you make more money in the long run. Okay, so Lola and Eric ask, what's the best type of group should we have set up as sale or community? If you're talking about a group, you want to have a closed group, not private or open, but a closed group, okay? So we have a whole bunch of amazing videos for you, stuff on just business mindset. Anyone get a little stuck and a little fearful, okay? First of all, sometimes we got to work on our mindset. So we have stuff on mindset, stuff on sales, messaging, groups, lives, parties, automated messaging, the stuff when you message me and you got that reply back from the bling, okay? We have so much content in our program, and you get to access it all for only $14.97, okay? How many pieces of bling does it take to make $14.97? I think it's about 2, right? Sell 2, maybe it's 3. You sell 3 pieces of bling, that's $14.97, okay? I can almost guarantee you do one fun post, gold or silver, diamonds or pearls, You could do short or long, studs or dangly. There's so many questions that we're going to help you with. That's just, you're going to be shocked because you're going to be like, I've been posting about my product forever and that person's never commented on my post before. Why? Because you weren't curious enough. All of a sudden you got curious and you're going to see people commenting that you're like, oh my gosh, they never commented before. You're going to love it. Okay. So if I'm pretty sure you'll sell 3 more pieces like in 24 hours just by understanding these tools better. So we have oodles of videos and PDFs to help you with this. We have this most amazing Facebook group. We do What's Working Wednesdays, so when Facebook changes stuff, and we're working with Facebook, and tips that I stay in front of you and those kind of things. We have What's Working Wednesday in our member-only group. So we have this awesome, awesome, awesome trial program for you. It's $14.97. It's half price your first month. After that, it's $29.97. Now, if you want to cancel before the 30 days are up, you can totally do that. We will miss you. Most people don't, though. There's way more information in there than you can get through in 30 days, but you go, wow, look at what I can do. You will totally increase your sales in such a fast amount of time by simply start applying just the tips on how to get better engagement on Facebook. You're going to have more people to talk to. You're going to sell more. It'll happen very quickly. And then we're going to fine tune all these other things and add the technology pieces. Okay. So Royanna's going to put that link. You click on that, get started with the $14.97 program. We want you all there. Jessica's in the program. We're going to have so much fun together. We're going to help you really work smart. Because if there's several of you, you're going to be able to share ideas for questions, share ideas for when you have your guru days, share ideas on what you can do to stay in front of people and get really good engagement. You will love it if there's several of you in there together. It's going to be really fun. Okay, so grab our trial membership. It's only $14.97. Now, some of you, they're like, I want to take it to another level quickly. I want to do one of those master programs you get in a couple weekends or something like that, okay? Some of you are like, I want to work with you, Michelle. So we have what we call Question Queen sessions, and they're super fun. They're 2 hours. We create content. You're messaging people. You're like, she just said this, and I go, okay, say this next. I help you close deals, book parties, sign new recruits. I help you with anything you want to work on. So I want to have a chat with you if you are like, you know what, I want to work with you, Michelle. Now, so what I want you to do is comment the word chat, C-H-A-T, if you want to chat with me. Now, this is perfect for you if you are ready to do at least the $14.97 program. If you're not even ready to do the trial membership, it's not the right time to have a chat with me because the coaching program is more money. Like that's not, you're not surprised, right? So please get in on a one-on-one with me. If you really are curious if the coaching program, and it's very, very reasonable. It doesn't take that many pieces of bling to sell to pay for it. It's very reasonable. So sign up for the trial program, comment chat. We're going to have a chat and we'll send you a link. And we have a calendar and you get a 20-minute time with me. Okay. All right. The last thing is there's something really fun you could take advantage of literally today. It starts in just a couple hours. We have a thing we call a summer engagement camp. So today it's 2 p.m. Pacific, 5 p.m. Eastern, today and tomorrow. And you come on, it's so cool. And what we do is we create content for your page, for your group, for your profile, for your parties, live scripts, stuff for automated messaging. We'll even talk a little bit about Facebook ads. And it's only $67. You do have to be a member though. So that means you'd pay the $14.97. You sign up for the engagement camp. It's all recorded. And so it goes for about 6 hours. We'll take a half an hour dinner break in there. It's all recorded. If you can be to part of it, you want to buy it and you'll get the recording to the part you can't attend. If you can't attend any of it, but you really want the content, as a member, you buy it for $37 and we'll get you those links too. Okay. So you just need a comment summer if you want the summer engagement camp links. And Royanna is also putting them in the chat. Okay. All right. We have 2 giveaways to do. We have 2 people that have earned, oh my gosh, thank you for sharing so much. So we have 2 people we're going to give away a 20-minute, what do I call that? Makeover with me. So Royanna will send you a calendar. You'll pick a 20-minute slot, and I'll record it for you. So don't go away because you do have to be present to win. So I'm going to do a drum roll, and Royanna is going to pick those names. Be sure you've commented bling, and then you reply to the message you get. That's super, super important. I can't message you if you don't comment bling on the message you get, okay? It's just Facebook's rules. So I need you to help me help you, okay? Comment bling, reply to the message you get from Creative Success Systems bling, comment chat if you want to have a conversation with me, get signed up for that trial membership ASAP, and grab the summer engagement camp if you know you want that. Okay, so our winners are Rose Hernandez and Michelle Irby, U-R-I-B-E. Michelle, I'm sorry. Please forgive me for saying your name wrong. So Rose Hernandez and Michelle, U-R-I-B-E. I'm sure that's easier to say than I'm making it. I'm a numbers girl. Rose and Michelle. All right, Rose and Michelle. So comment if you're here, okay? Because you do have to be present to win. Rose and Michelle, comment, hey, I'm here, I'm here, I'm here. Or we'll draw another name. Rose and Michelle, are you here? Rose Hernandez and Michelle Erib? Am I saying that anywhere close to right? Are you there? I haven't seen him say, I'm here, I'm here, I'm here. Okay, so as we're waiting for them, Rose and Michelle, I think we may have to draw new names. So be sure and tell me what your aha moment is. What are you most excited about? What did you learn today that you're like, oh, well, hello, this is going to help a lot? And it may be a refresher. Sometimes you've heard things and you're like, I have been meaning to do that. Okay. Shauna's trying to help me. eBay? eBay? Oh, cool. All right. I'm not seeing, did either of those girls comment to Rihanna and I'm missing it? You're starting it all. Dawn's like, I'm changing mini chat. Isn't mini chat cool, Elizabeth? Can you imagine every time someone says sold with a number, you can send them a message and you ask them for their information? How cool is that going to be? Okay, we don't see either of those ladies, so we're going to pick 2 new people. All right, pick 2 new names, Miss Rihanna. You made it. So if you're just getting here. Oh, Michelle just jumped on. We got Michelle. Okay. Did anybody see Rose? It was Rose. Was it Rose Hernandez? Anybody see her? Okay, I think we're gonna draw one more name. Michelle, Rihanna will be messaging you with the link to my calendar, okay? Oh, there's Rose. There's Rose. There's Rose. Rose, you won for sharing. You're on a bad lag. No, I'm not sure what that means. Oh, there she is. Okay, Rose and Michelle, they're both on there. They won. Woohoo! So Rose will be messaging you with a calendar. You can pick your slot. We'll do a 20-minute. You can pick your page or your group to get a little bit of ideas of what you can do. She's here. Yay! Congratulations, ladies. Jessica, thank you so much for inviting me to join you. Oh my gosh, your group was amazing. Thank you so much for being part of this live. So remember to grab that trial membership. Just go get signed up now, get logged in, start watching videos. You want to start where it says success starts here. We're going to help you get better questions than you've ever had. Join our members, our member only group. You're going to get a ton of help there. It's super fun. Then if you want the summer camp, let us know. We're going to get you the link for that. It starts tonight. And if you want to have a chat with me, because you're like, I think I might need to work with that Michelle, then you comment chat. We'll get you the link to my calendar to sign up for a one-on-one for 20 minutes. And we discuss your goals and what programs we have, okay? So just know it's all about discussing your goals, and you do need to at least be willing to do the trial membership to sign up for that one-on-one with me, okay? Yes, you can totally rewatch the video. That is no problem whatsoever, Nicole. All right. Any other thoughts from anyone? Any other questions? Yes, we got both those girls on. Lori says, I want it all. Well, let's hook you up with all of it, sweetheart. We'll get you all of it for sure. So Royanne and I will be sending some messages as quickly as we can. I know Jessica's the bomb, huh? Isn't she so sweet for setting this up? You are a girlfriend. So Rose, watch for a message from Creative Success Systems and be sure and get your 20 minutes signed up. Dee wants to chat. Doris wants to chat. Ada wants to join the summer engagement camp. Awesome. We are going to have so much fun, ladies. Okay. There are people who want your bling. I promise. We got to know the right way to get in front of them. Okay. Ada says, how do we use to our advantage using the insights? So it's all about seeing the ages and where they come from and how long they stay on the videos. Log into the insight. You'll see so much information. It's super, super cool. It's amazing. You'll be blown away. How do you do a private jewelry interview? I would, I think it'd be super fun. You're so welcome, Vicky. I think it would be super fun to do something on Zoom, and you can show them different pieces and you can totally be their private shopper. I think that would be incredibly fun to do. There's lots of different ways you can do that, or you can just do it through Messenger. Oh, good. You guys are still commenting bling. Awesome. Get in on those goodies. All right. So this will stay right here. You can still share it with your teams. Every now and then Facebook deletes something I did, but I did record it. So if it goes anywhere, I do have a recording for you. Okay. Yes. So, Ray, can you put which information you want? Do you want the summer camp or do you want a chat? And be sure and get signed up for, yep, I teach all of this, Ada. Yep, absolutely. We have a huge course. We have all sorts of things you can take advantage of. Awesome. Look at all of you still click hidden bling. All right, so I think I'm gonna log off. I know you'll have more questions. You can message us with your questions and Creative Success Systems. I'm Mariana. I'll take care of you. Mariana, thank you so much for your help. You're an absolute peach. Thank you again, Jessica, for inviting me. I'm looking forward to having one-on-ones with many of you. Really looking forward to having you in our program. Get signed up for that trial membership, and we will talk to you soon. Thanks so much. Remember, there's always someone waiting to meet you, okay? You're going to love it. We have lots and lots of videos, and I do a lot of share screening, Ada. You'll love the program. Can't find the link anymore, Tammy. Is that for the trial membership? Can you put the trial membership link in there and pin it, Rihanna? Thank you, Michelle. You have a blessed day, too. Right back at you. I was like, yes. She's going to put that link in there, and she's going to pin it. I love that boss bombshells. Nice. Rihanna is the bomb. She might be, let me see if I need to find that real quick. When you click it, it doesn't go anywhere. Okay, so as soon as we end this, that link will become active, and she's going to pin it, and you can come back here and click on it. Let's pin that comment. Oh, there we go. Okay, perfect. So, and you can copy it, copy the link and paste it into a new browser, and that will work too. Okay, all right, so I'm going to sign off, and we'll be answering your questions and getting back to you, all right? Thanks, y'all. Thank you, Jessica. Have a good one, ladies.